Hello! Well, this is my response to a video by Amazing Phil. The one where he reads out all the stuff he wrote when he was a child, and it was kind of seriously demented and really quite weird. But yeah. So yeah, this is my story that I wrote when I was a kid. It's called Starry, and it's about a cat. I don't know, I think I must have been about 8 when I wrote this, I don't know. But yeah, I'll read the back, and that's good. It's quite nice, it's got a dog on it. I'll read the back. Come on a world's adventure with Starry the Cat. Yeah, it's wild, really wild. Meet new friends, enemies, and have a good time. Daily Mail, this book was fantastic and children everywhere should read it. Yeah, everywhere, 2 words. Sure. Anyway, The Sun, it's great, and the second to Harry Potter. Oh, it's humble. It's a humble assessment. The Telegraph, if we were children we would like it more than we do now, and that would be a lot. So yeah, basically. Okay, chapter 1, the naming. Someday, sometime, in an alley, a little kitten was born. She had one sister, Marmee, who was a grey cat of 2 years old. Marmee always went out on night strolls. The new kitten saw Marmee going out on her night strolls and wanted to go too. So when the kitten was 2 weeks old, her mother, Tiger, took the kitten out on a night stroll. Every time the kitten went out, she ran back in again. I'm being messaged, sorry. It's supposed to be it. It was obvious to everyone she was scared of the dark, so her mother decided to call her small daughter Starry to stop her feeling bad. So that tiny kitten with the big nerve for darkness, inherited the name Starry, and then I drew a picture of a cat. It's actually quite a good picture, I think. But yeah. So yeah, that's chapter 1. Chapter 2. Chapter 2, Out into the Night. Starry was tired of being made fun of and decided to face her fears, so that night Starry went out into the dark. She walked for a long time, when suddenly she heard a ferocious bark. Starry swung round and saw a gigantic dog. Starry ran for her dear scared life until all she heard were the exhausted grunts of the dog. Starry peered round to see where she was, and then I drew the dog. It's a bit rubbish. And then next to it's a cat. I'll show you that now. Chapter 3, the alley. She was in the alley, 3 alleys away from her home. Suddenly she saw a glint of yellow. Then she heard a quiet meow, and heard a large grey cat come out from behind a dustbin. "What's your name?" asked the grey cat. "Starry," she replied. "Yours?" asked Starry. "Bracken," replied the grey cat. "I'm scared of the dark," blurted out Starry and Bracken, both at the same time. Yeah. Finally, someone I can talk to who doesn't call me Scaredy Cat, muttered Starry to herself. Bracken and Starry chatted all night, and finally they went to sleep. My hair. Chapter 4, the Homecoming. When Starry and Bracken woke up, Starry asked Bracken, "Would you like to come home with me?" Yeah. Bracken, after a few shudders, answered, "I'd be glad to." Suddenly, they heard the terrible dog again. "Stay back!" shouted Bracken as he circled the dog. In a split second, Bracken pounced and bit the dog on the leg. The dog ran off, limping as he went. After that, they went home safely, and they lived happily ever after, together. The end. And then there's a clip art picture of a kitty. So, yeah. It's my schoolwork right there. It's got better, I promise. Hasn't really, I'm kidding. It's rubbish. What can I say? But yeah. Bye bye.